In life, we often search for love, understanding, and refuge, but we find that nothing compares to the grace of the one who gave it all for us. This exaltation reflects the deep gratitude and reverence for the Savior who sacrificed everything so that we could experience freedom, healing, and hope. It's a reminder of the depth of His love, which goes beyond comprehension, and how His presence continues to impact our lives in ways we could never fully repay. The one who died for me. Who would have died for me if you didn't die for me? You took my place on the cross of Calvary, bearing the weight of my sin. Who would have set me free if you didn't set me free? You broke every chain that held me captive, giving me true freedom. Who would have loved me when I felt unworthy and small? You embraced me in my imperfections, reminding me that I am enough. Who would have healed me when I was about to fall? Your healing touch restored me, giving me the strength to rise again. Who would have called me by name when I was lost in the night? In my darkest hour, your voice reached out, guiding me to your light. Who would have shown me mercy and guided me to the light? Your mercy was endless, leading me to a path of hope and renewal. Who would have lifted me up when I was drowning in despair? You pulled me from the depths, filling me with your unwavering grace. Who would have whispered hope and calmed every chaos? In your stillness, you spoke peace into my heart, quieting all fear. Who would have taken my shame and nailed it to the tree? You bore my shame and guilt, freeing me from its heavy grip. Who would have redeemed my life for all eternity? Through your sacrifice, you bought my redemption, sealing my eternal hope. Who would have given me hope when all hope seemed gone? In the hopelessness, you breathed life into my heart and spirit. Who would have been my refuge until the break of dawn? Who would have forgiven me when I wandered far astray? Your forgiveness knew no bounds, bringing me back to your loving embrace. Who would have patiently waited and shown me the way? Your patience was unyielding, guiding me step by step to your truth. Who would have stood by me when I was standing alone? You never left my side, offering your strength when I was weak. Who would have comforted me, making my spirit whole? Your love healed my brokenness, filling the empty spaces in my soul. Who would have filled my heart with joy, chasing sorrow away? In your presence, I found joy that surpassed every sorrow. Who would have given me strength to brighten every day? You gave me the power to endure, lifting my spirit with each breath. Who would have shown me love when I couldn't love myself? You loved me beyond measure, even when I was unable to love. Who would have healed my soul, bringing me back to health? Your love restored me to life, making me whole again in your grace. Who would have paid the price for my salvation to be free? You paid the ultimate price, sacrificing everything for my freedom. Who would have set me free if you didn't set me free? You gave me freedom, not through my own merit, but through your grace. Who would have endured the cross, if not you, Lord, for me? You bore the agony and shame of the cross, for my redemption alone. Who would have shown me mercy when I had nothing to give? Your mercy was endless, never asking for anything in return. Who would have given me life so that I could truly live? You breathed life into my soul, filling me with a purpose beyond measure. Who would have carried my burdens when I couldn't bear the weight? You lifted my heavy heart and shared in my struggles with love. Who would have been my Savior, sealing my destined fate? You saved me, sealing my destiny with your eternal promise. Who would have dried my tears and soothed my aching heart? Your compassion wiped away my tears and healed the pain I carried. Who would have played a part right from the very start? From the beginning, you knew me and planned every step of my journey. Who would have understood my pain and shared my every tear? You walked through my pain with me, understanding every silent cry. Who would have held my hand, dispelling every fear? In your hands, I found comfort and the courage to face each new day. who would have been my solace, my comfort, and my peace. You were my refuge, bringing peace that surpassed all understanding. Whose love would never cease, and would never decrease? Whose love would never let me down, and would never stop? Your love is steadfast, never failing, always with me. Your love is everlasting, always constant, never fading. Who would have loved me, unconditionally and true? Your love is perfect, constant, and unconditional, never bound by circumstance. If not for you, my Lord, what else could I ever do? My life is an offering of gratitude, forever devoted to you. The love and sacrifice of Jesus are beyond comprehension. He was, and still is, the one who gave everything for us, offering his life as the ultimate gift of love. As we reflect on his unwavering care and grace, we are reminded of the endless ways he has transformed our lives. This exaltation is a tribute to the one who chose to die for us, to heal us, and to set us free. In gratitude, we are called to live in his love and share his hope with the world.